Welcome to another segment of Lockdown with Johnny Potenza, everybody's favorite next door neighbor. Hope everybody's staying safe and healthy during these crazy times of the coronavirus. But today, I got a real special guest. He's a comedian and he's a creator of Uncle Vinny's videos on YouTube. They went viral and it's a YouTube sensation. Anthony Rodia. So I got a stand-up performance that I'm going to show you right now, and then we're going to be calling up Anthony and zooming him in. So check it out.
Everyone's offended. They got this movie, The Joker. People are walking out of movie theaters because it's disturbing. That's why I'm going to watch it. I want to see some sick shit. This movie's gonna promote kids to shoot people. No, raise your fucking kid and he won't shoot people. Raise your kid. Give him lights out. That's time out the shit. Lights out. These people make me laugh. When I watched Rambo as a 10-year-old, I didn't try to buy a machine gun black market and shoot up a grocery store because I didn't want to get my ass kicked by my parents. Anthony, you watching this shit? No think, no fucking idea, okay? I'll break your head. You ever touch a machine gun, okay? You didn't watch Silence of the Lambs and all of a sudden you were like, you know what? I think I'm gonna go out and eat someone. I want to know what an arm tastes like, and I want to wear someone's skin. Back then, we used to punch people in the throat, and now you can't, because all of a sudden there'll be a protest outside your house. No punching throats. No punching throats. My throat, my rules. My throat, my rules. Telling you, we just got to start being louder. I'm going to start protesting. I'm gonna bring my dad with me too. He won't even know what the fuck he's protesting. Fuck you, everybody! I fuck you! I don't give a fucking shit to nobody.
There he is, the legend himself, Anthony Rodia.
What's up, Johnny?
What's up, buddy?
Not much, man. Nothing much.
Thank you for calling in, man. What's going on?
Got it.
In these
Quarantine.
Coronavirus.
Quarantine. Locking myself in the basement against my wife's wishes.
Oh, Jesus. You're a lucky man. You're fortunate to have your family there.
Yeah, I'm fortunate. I'm losing my mind. Yeah, my wife thinks me making she doesn't understand that, I'm in my basement 8 hours a day, videos, sketching, writing comedy, doing cameos, podcasts. And she's like, you done playing in the basement?
Does she leave you to dinner on top of the stairs or what?
No, I go upstairs to eat. That's one thing that I've always been firm about is when you have a family, eat with your family as much as you can. 100%. If you're home, eat with your family.
100%. Now, Vinny, listen. Vinny, I called you Vinny. Anthony, Uncle Vinny's videos, man. I mean, yeah. YouTube sensation, went viral. How the hell did you start this? What gave you the idea to come up with it?
By accident. I was in a weight loss competition with my cousin. I made up the character to kind of goof on him. And then when I posted it on Facebook, people kind of lost it. And I kept it going. I added his wife. I added my dad as a character now, even though most people think my dad is my dad. It's not. It looks like him. I was going to
ask you, how the hell do you do that? Because I'm an editor, and I'm wondering how you did that.
It's an old app. It's an app that makes you look old. But when I did it, I looked exactly like my father. And I said, what better way to get my father into videos without actually having to get my father in the video? Because if I had to get my dad in a video and I had to go over lines with him, it would be a 19-hour shoot to do it.
Do you have to use a picture of him to do that?
What's that?
Do you use a picture?
No, it's me. It's an app that I put on my face. Me and my dad look alike. So it's an app that I put on my face.
And it makes you look older.
Yeah. But it makes me look exactly like my father. It's scary.
Sick, bro.
Yeah.
So now talk to me. What's good? Talk to us, everybody in the entertainment world, everybody out there. The coronavirus is hitting everybody hard. You're keeping yourself busy. So what's going on with the future shows? I know you, Johnny, and
I'm excited to see what's going to happen when this thing finally settles down. We were on a tour. We had one of our busiest weeks leading up to this pandemic. We were in Chicago, Florida, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and back up in New York. I had 21 shows booked for April. Obviously, all those got postponed. But I sat down one day and I said to myself, I'm not going to let this get me down. I'm not going to just sit on my ass. No. So whereas I was posting a video a week, I started posting videos every day. My thing is, if comedy is used properly, it should be an escape. People should be able to escape whatever they're going through.
100%.
So right now you need to laugh. You watch the news, you'll shoot yourself. It's miserable. You get one story in the morning and one story at night.
Yeah,
So I just started pumping out videos, man. And the fan base has grown between people sharing and talking. I think we're up over 600,000 fans combined for all platforms. So we have a lot of shows. We have a lot of shows coming up, man.
All the editing that you do, people think it's easy, but that you're putting in your work. It's a lot of work to do all that, especially with all the characters.
Yeah, every video, every 3-minute video probably takes me about 3 to 4 hours to do. From first I script it out, come up with the lines, then I film it, then I edit it. So probably about 3 to 4 hours. But what I do is it's kind of comedic suicide. I'll have an idea. It'll just be an idea. Like tonight, Uncle Vinny is getting an insurance quote from a car agency. It's an idea. I don't have anything written out. I'll post at 12 o'clock, new video coming at 7 o'clock. I have 7 hours now to make up something, film it, edit it, and post it. So I put myself up against a wall on purpose because, listen, I work well under pressure. I put pressure on myself and it'll actually pay off.
Well, sometimes that's what gets you going. I mean, me too. I'm a last minute guy, but if you put yourself under the wire like that.
Well, if I don't do that, then I might get lazy. I might take a night off from a video. If I post every day at 12 noon, then I'm coming out with a video. I got to come out with a video. So
I mean, nobody right now that I know in the comedy business, even the top dogs, are doing what you're doing right now. And I give you a lot of credit. You hear a lot of people bitching in the entertainment business. Why am I not here? Why I'm not there?
You're not there because of yourself. You can't blame anybody else. Listen, I'm not in competition with anybody. I'll never apologize for my success or how quick it came. Because I put all my concentration on myself. A lot of these guys out there, I get it. They grinded for 30, 40 years or, they did a lot of open mics and they put in the work. But putting in the work is half of it. You got to hustle. You got to put in the work. But it's not quantity. It's quality also. If you're not, you don't give people a reason to follow your page or a reason to follow you as a fan, you can't blame them. It's you. Update your stuff or come out with stuff that relates to people. A lot of these guys, a lot of these old school guys, they want to do the same act for 15 years.
Well, that's what it is.
You're not going to get any repeat business. You're going to get new business. And you can only get so much new business. You have to get a mixture. Like, you come see me, I'll have different shows every week. I might throw in 10 minutes or 20 minutes of new stuff. I can't stomach when they sit back and they play the victim. Oh, I put videos out there and I'm not getting views, but this other video goes out there and gets 1 million. Well, the other video's better than yours. Like, let's be adults. The video is better than yours. There's a reason why one video gets 1 million views and your video doesn't. There's a reason. And they have to concentrate on what that reason is versus hating on the guy that's getting the views. And a lot of these comedians, they'd rather not work together, which pisses me off because I'm not going to be the only comedian out there. Just because I'm successful doesn't mean you can't be. But that's the mentality they have, is I'm taking success away from them, which is not the case. If more people work together, they would get bigger, quicker, and it would be a better industry. Right now, it's cutthroat.
Anthony, look at this. Sorry to interrupt you a minute ago. Look at how many comedians that we know all on the same bill, and then they want other bills, and then they all hate each other, and then they all, it's just, it's like you just got to just do what you have to do, as you said. Worry about yourself, and God bless one of your boys if they make it bigger than you on your bill. If they're loyal, they'll take you with them.
Listen, I work with Goomba Johnny as my feature, and our shows are great. We also have Tara Canestrese that hosts for us. I don't add anybody else. I get people reaching out to me all the time. Why can't you add me? Because my show works. I'm on tour. I'm not doing a fundraiser. I'm actually on tour. People are paying good money to come see me at big theaters, and I need to make sure that I have the best 1.5 to 2 hour show possible. So I'm not going to add you on. However, if you want to shoot the shit, I'll throw some ideas at you. But it's a lot of hate, man. It's like, oh, yeah, he's making it, and he's all full of himself. No, one thing they don't understand is I don't need. It'd be nice if a lot of the comedians can get along, and some of us do.
Yeah.
But I don't need a comedian to like me in order for me to sell out a show. I need my fans to like me.
No, exactly.
A comedian's not going to affect my fans from coming to my show. If he had that power, he would be bringing people to his show. That's why I don't care if comedians don't like me. I don't need to be friends with them. It'd be nice if we could be. And I'm old school, man. You respect me, I'll respect you.
And that's how I am.
You run your mouth about me, I shut the book on you and I don't associate anymore. That's it.
Now, listen, you're in great company, but I got to say, and I got to give a shout out to Goomba Johnny, the consigliere. He's a legend, and
It's
I
great.
love Johnny. He always has a lot of good things to say about his friends, and you know, great guy to have on tour with you because he's funny. He's a real
Johnny's an old school guy.
Yeah.
And when I met him, I just knew that what we were doing fit together. He gives you that second, third generation humor.
Yeah.
I give you that old school first generation humor. And he's a good guy, man. I go to Johnny with everything. We're always shooting ideas off each other. And he's like a mentor in the business because he knows everybody, man. He's been around the block.
Let him tell you the story. We'll go to when he was in my car a couple of years ago. My transmission was blowing, and he's like, "What's wrong with your car?" I don't know. I think the transmission's going. I dropped him off at the ferry, and my tranny blew on the way home. And I called him up. I go, "Guess where I'm at in the tow truck?" My tranny blew. He goes, "No way." He goes,
"Oh, dude, I'm glad you. That's his. I break his balls so much because no matter what you say to Johnny, his response, "No way."
Yeah.
Right? That's his response. No way.
Yeah, exactly.
For everything. He's a character, man. I love him.
And then you got the lovely and the charming, talented Tara Canistration.
Talented, yes. Charming. Tara's like a pain in the ass sister, but she's awesome. She's when I saw her perform, I love the fact that she's able to push the envelope and be edgy without being too raunchy and over the top.
I liked her. She had a good.
And she loves it, man. You know what? I mean, her and Goomba Johnny and myself. I think it's just it's a downright passion and addiction to comedy. Like I'm addicted to making people laugh, man. I don't think I can ever talk during the whole day or have a whole day where I don't try to make at least one person laugh. My wife hates it because she's like, "Can you ever be serious?" I'm like, "No, life is too short. Serious sucks." You know, it doesn't mean I don't take life serious. I just don't want to be serious.
Listen, Anthony, I'm just saying I'm a ball buster. I wish I knew how to focus my everyday humor onto the camera. I do it in bits and pieces, but
right.
You know, I'm trying to watch everybody and all the comedians and yourself, and just trying to pick up little pieces here and there. Maybe one day I'll try it.
Just do it, man. Listen, I put myself out there. Everyone says, "Well, how do you know your videos are going to be funny? You have no audience." I'm like, I don't.
You know.
I think it's something. I don't write my humor based on what I think is funny, and I think that's a mistake a lot of comedians make. They go, "Well, I don't understand. What I did was funny." No. Comedy is subjective. You might think something's funny, Johnny, and I might think it's horrible.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So what I do is I don't write my humor based on what I think people are going to think is funny. I write my humor based on how many people I think are going to be able to relate to it. Because if you watch something and that thing has happened to you personally, you laugh at it. That's it.
Now, Anthony, listen, I'm sorry. We got 2 minutes left. So in closing, is there anything you want to promote? Any future shows that you think might happen? Or
well, I mean, we're booked big in August. I'm coming to your town. I'll be in Staten Island August 14th at St. George Theater. We got a special show for everybody out in Staten Island. We've got George Lamont doing a 30-minute pre-show concert. But just you go to rodiacomedy.com. And in the next week or two, I'm going to have all my rescheduled shows. But we got big things coming, man. We've got Jersey. We've got Florida coming back. We got Chicago, St. Louis, Cleveland. We're going out to the West Coast doing shows from L.A. all the way up to Sacramento. We've got all parts of Canada, and we're planning an Australia show.
Down under. How will you come down there? I want to come with you guys.
Yeah, I just hope I don't get bitten by a shark or kicked in the ass by a kangaroo. They're dangerous.
But Anthony, thank you so much. You're a true gentleman to the craft.
You got it, brother.
Wish you all the best of luck, bro. And
listen, I'm buried in my basement, Johnny. Anytime you want to bring me on, I'm here.
I want to bring you on and keep you going with me, man.
Call me every day. I'm fine.
Sounds good, pal. You got a beautiful family. God bless.
Thanks,
all right?
brother. Thanks, man. Stay safe.
You too.
All right, brother.
The one and only Anthony Rodia. All right. It's about that time to say goodbye. And until the next segment, I'm Johnny Potenza. Take care, comb your hair, and stay safe out there.